Chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for a little bit of Raph and Mikey Goryos. So we got 4 copies of Fatal Push, there's a little bit of removal, 4 copies of Thoughtseize for some hand disruption, 4 Faithless Looting, excuse me, must have Fatal Push again, to put Raph in the graveyard, or Ghalta, or Atraxa, or Griselbrand. Then we got Bitter Triumph to do the same thing, and then we got Bitter Reunion to give stuff haste and discard as well. Then we got the 4 Goryos for hasty stuff, and then we got 4 Footsteps of the Goryo for non-hasted stuff. That's okay because Raph has haste inherently. But you can Footsteps like Ghalta and Atraxa or Griselbrand and then give it haste, so not a bad little combo there. We have a standard Grixis mana base with a bunch of Surveils. We got 4 copies of a Surveil land here just to be able to entomb our stuff at instant speed. Everything else is fetches, shocks, and then basics. Sideboard, we got 4 copies of Consign Memory to stop Eldrazi mostly. Then we got a couple copies of Toxic Deluge and 2 Brotherhood Sends for energy. 4 Through the Breach to juke Graveyard Hate, Meltdown for affinity, and then 2 Vexing Baubles also for affinity or for anything playing Force Negation. Let's try it. I watched somebody get banned by Ginger because they said he was playing too slow. Which I think is, you know, a valid reason to ban somebody. The shadows are still in the binder. Hate to see it. You're playing too slow? Alright. I have 4 seconds off my clock. I don't know if I'm playing too slow. Chat, discuss. Am I playing too slow? Yes, no. Nothing good's gonna happen to me. Cosmogoyf, Plunge into Darkness. I mean, that is a 5/6 Tarmogoyf. But maybe I just take the Plunge. Yeah, you can beat a 5/6. That's what I'm saying. Poor Ginger. Alright. Thoughts on the Riftbound bans? I'm pretty sure they banned every single one of my Irelia battlefields, which made me very sad. I think Called Shot was a good ban. Draven was a good ban. I'm dead. Okay. That was fun. I got Thoughtseize bugged out of that game. I don't even think I board. I think we just run it back. I'm gonna keep it. I think Fight or Flight was a good ban. What was the last card? Oh, it was the Scrap Heap. I don't really understand why that was banned. I didn't think that card was doing anything. But maybe I'm out of touch. How do they keep doing this? They keep spoiling, and then it's just the top card. This is kind of messed up. Pays 19 life. Well, we're gonna die. They're gonna Goyf and then fling the Goyf. I guess they're 1 card shy. Also, they grabbed another Gemstone Caverns. Interesting. Must have forgotten it was legendary. Well, I'm still not doing anything over here. We're a land away from winning the game. Most likely, anyways. Another Goyf. We did it. We didn't even get to put the whole gang into play. What's the point? I think I should have been dead that game. I feel like I should have been dead. Well, I don't think we can keep this. Wait, they powdered that hand? I feel like the hand's decent, no? Kills on turn 3. Powdered that hand away, too. I only have one Goyf left. Goyf Fling isn't lethal either. Now it is. Alright, I think we're gonna die here. Hmm. Don't kill me, I'll die. I died. Sure. I don't think I want to Thoughtseize myself, though. Seems loose. I mean, that deck still exists. It's just called Neoform. Same, little different. Gonna get kind of a crazy one over there. I drew a land? No. Let's grab the theater. In the push. How you doing, Christmas? How'd your alteration end up? I'm going to go make myself some dinner after I sent the raid your way, so I didn't get to finish watching. Hopefully it turned out well, though. Push fatale. Wish and Revenge Resolve. So they missed their land drop this turn. Looting. My surveil lands are not in Tomb. That was my first mistake, I guess. That was my first mistake. I want to hit land. Maybe I was supposed to Thoughtseize myself, but in order for Ghalta to be good, I kind of need another creature anyways. I think I need to draw Looting. One Looting, please. Pretty please? Okay. Well, maybe we can Entomb. We can not Entomb. Ritual. Ritual, Past in Flames, and then start going off the hard way. That's admirable. Okay, we found a Rel. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, we've died. How you doing, bad decks? Wow, we're not gonna get there. Well, none of these do anything except for Through the Breach. I guess I take Through the Breach over Fatal Push and then just try to be faster than them, but Through the Breach is a pretty slow card. I think we keep this off the power of the Looting. But I'm thinking of turn 2 Looting. I guess I could just wait a little bit. Uh-oh. We are in danger. Let's just shock this in. Hold a Bitter Triumph in case they play a Rel. But I think we're super dead here. Yeah, we found all the reanimation spells last game, and now we found all the giant reanimator targets this game. Such is life in playing Goryos. Just kind of part of how the deck works. Ritual, Rends Resolve. Found a Past in Flames, they found another Ritual. Surprised they're not playing Artist Talent. Artist Talent was only 1 mana here. I think they could have gotten pretty good mileage off of casting it. Also, they left a Ritual in exile, which is a little bit puzzling to me. I think I want to keep this in my hand. I don't know if it's going to matter. Oh, they have another realm. Okay. Nothing matters. Pretty much the same. Slight differences here and there. White, Black, Children, Guide, Pride, Ocelot, Soren, Hylia, Veto, Solitude, Thoughtseize, Plunge into Darkness, Peter Parker's Camera, Abiding Grace. Ew. I don't know if I want to try this. Shadowy Backstreet puts 1 on top. I'll put it on the poll. I don't think Jeskai Blink's like new. It's like new, but it's not new. Let's do that. Yeah, actually, I should have been this Undercity Sewers instead. This could be bad if they have Emperor Bones. I tried Lady Octopus and Belcher, and it was never good enough. Sadly. It lets you kill on turn 2 or whatever. But most of the time, it was pretty bad. No Z games. Whatever I play in leagues is not what I would play in a tournament. Whenever I want to play a deck in a tournament, I'll make it clear, like, this is a deck that I think is powerful and something I would play in a tournament right now. Which I don't think blue-white control is. I think blue-white control is a lot of fun to play, but I don't think blue-white control is necessarily powerful. I think the meta's too open for... I think the meta's too open for control to be super tuned at the moment. Relic of Progenitus, huh? I don't even think Zoo's a real deck right now. I think Zoo's pretty bad. Zoo, if you want to look at the win rate matrix, Zoo had like a 40% win rate against Energy. And if Zoo doesn't have a good Energy matchup, why even play Zoo? Because the entire appeal of Zoo, besides being able to do kind of okay against combo decks like Storm, is that you shit on Energy because of Leyline Scion, but it has not been shitting on Energy. It's been losing to Energy. But I would say Boros, Blink, Storm, Titan, Eldrazi, Affinity, and Neoform are all like meta decks. Goryos and Zoo, not so much. We can draw a land. We can still win this game with the land. Land me dealer. Land me dealer. Yeah, Affinity seems like the best Matrix deck at the moment. Because Affinity has unbeatable draws. Of turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. Decks don't really have the counterplay for turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. Why not Goryo's there? Because I have to do it at end step, but I don't get to attack my creature anyways. I get Atraxa, but Atraxa doesn't really do anything. Well, let's take through the breach. Feel like I'm gonna be needing this one. Well, we sideboard into through the breach, but through the breach is kind of rough against the Solitude deck anyways. Alright, let me figure out some decks to play next, because I'm not sure we're gonna be long for this world. See if we're feeling lucky. Modern is not very interactive. The most interactive deck in Modern is just got Blink. I guess aside from like blue-black Wan Tong piles. But Modern's kind of interactive in a different sense of like, I gotta either kill my opponent before they kill me, or play some powerful sideboard hate piece. Or in this case, main deck hate piece. are going to the Legion RCQ this Saturday. Is it standard or modern? It's modern. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let's try to find a breach. I think it's our only way of winning this game. Alright, chat. Polls up. What deck next? I don't think we're winning this one. Sultai Living End with Wistfulness and Deceit. Or we could play Bant Living End with Wistfulness. We could play this mono blue hammer list, which is super spicy looking. Looks like almost like a Belcher hammer variant. Then we got white black sword and life gain, and then we can play some Yogg because Yogg's been doing kind of well again. Mono blue hammer, 12 votes. I need a breach. I need a breach sooner. All right, we got a game plan. I don't know if it's a good game plan, but it's a game plan. Hopefully this Atraxa hits me another breach and another giant creature. Also, they can get back Emperor Bones, and then Emperor Bones eat my Atraxa here. Then I don't really know how to beat that. They return Ketramos. Interesting. Did not think that they would return Ketramos. It looks like we're playing some Mono Blue Hammer after this. Surely that'll go well. All right. Cope. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, you can post the link here. I don't really do like deck techs anymore though. I used to, but it kind of just takes too long. Good old Hopeless Nightmare. I thought this was a standard deck at first until I saw Hopeless Nightmare. And I guess the Volatile Storm Drake. It's pretty sweet. I wonder if this type of a deck would do well in Pioneer. Maybe a little bit tough to have a deck like that in Pioneer work. Pioneer Omega Lol. I'm too big time for us chatters. True. If I looked at every brew that people wanted me to look at, I think I would probably spend like a solid week just looking at decks. Okay. Well, that worked out kind of okay. Maybe I need this Meltdown at Brotherhood's End or something. Yeah, Spike stopped doing it too. That was kind of why I stopped doing it, because I asked Spike why he stopped, and he was like, but he's like, my entire stream just became looking at deck lists. He's like, I didn't really get to even play games, because I was just so busy looking at deck lists. And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. How you doing, Valk? Yo, Valk, they killed Irelia. Well, they didn't kill Irelia, but they nerfed Irelia. And maybe murdered Draven. I kind of feel like they murdered Draven a little bit. Probably for the best. Say deck sucks and then close it. I can't do that with all of your lists, Ariok. Only most of them. I'm playing. Yeah, Blue Hammer won. Blue Hammer's so silly looking. I can't believe this deck 5-0'd. I'll do like what I did to Nathan. Nathan, your deck sucks and you should feel bad. Also, Chad, I apologize if I've been talking with like a little bit of a lisp lately. I bit my tongue like 2 days ago, and my tongue's like a little bit swollen. And I keep biting it when I'm talking. So I think I've been talking with like a little bit of a lisp. No. I think we can just surveil for reanimation spell. Grass, how you doing? I also forgot about the standard challenge today. So we were supposed to play the standard challenge with something. I couldn't really decide what I wanted to play anyways, but I forgot about the standard challenge. Oh, I think I wanted to play, that's right, I wanted to play Green White Gear Hulk in the standard challenge. The list that Matt Nass got second place in the showcase with. I think that list was going to be really interesting. Maybe not the best list, but fun to play. I think cutting blue out of Cub is probably the right direction to be taking Cub. Yeah, he was cruising up until the finals when he just got kind of dunked on by the perfect prowess draws. But Gear Hulk seems pretty good against Lessons, where Riddler's still good against Lessons, but I don't think a Riddler has the staying power that Gear Hulk does to be able to go tutor up Soul Guide Lantern. Let's get Undercity Sewers. Oh no, I was supposed to get a red. Oh well, I'll leave that on top. I should have gotten a red source actually. Messed that up a little bit. And it'll be fine. I don't think I discard anything to Bitter Triumph. Liquor Wisp. So I kind of don't want them reanimating anything with Emperor Bones here. Blue makes their deck better. Yes and no, because blue makes their deck better until they run up against Goryos and they have all these main deck relics and Ketramos and Emperor Bones, and it's a real bad time for me. I'm gonna kill this Overlord, I think. Or I could not kill this Overlord because they do have Emperor Bones. Nah, I should probably kill this Overlord regardless. Yeah, we're 0-2. We played against Cosmogoy Fling and died on turn 2 and then died on turn 3. And then we played against Storm and died on turn 3. And now we're playing against 4 main deck relic deck. It's been a rough one. Emotional support Brotherhood's end. Yeah, I was here for killing relics. I think I'm gonna crack this Vexing Bauble and try to hit land drop. So I can breach Ghalta and put Griselbrand into play. It's everywhere. Cosmic Wave Fling. I'm getting enchanted. Alright, well. A dog. I haven't spliced Goryos in Through the Breach. I've done it one time in my life, and it was pointless to do it. But I've done it one time in my life. Just to say I have done it. Maybe the Brotherhood's End will be good. Because now, Through the Breach, for this and this, doesn't look as good. Maybe I'm supposed to shock this in and step the Breach. That might have been better. I just realized our opponent only has 7 minutes. Owie. I'm at 5. Chat, am I playing slow? You can be honest with me. If I'm playing slow, please tell me. I won't ban you. I promise. Slower than our opponent. It's a trap. No, I won't ban you. I promise. This is pretty interesting. I kind of think I just cast a Brotherhood's End. But if I do that, I die to Black Source Emperor Bones. So maybe I'm supposed to just breach. Typing all the names to a notepad file. I can get one more thing to put into play with Ghalta. How about another Ghalta? Wait, that actually works, right? Because I could put Ghalta and then Griselbrand. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Because I can't draw for Griselbrand. Well, that's tough. I guess I have to instant speed this Through the Breach. Putting this Ghalta in the bin is kind of scary. If I sorcery speed the Through the Breach, I just die, I'm pretty sure. Flickering Shadowy Backstreet. Okay. And they're going to flicker the Flicker Wisp. Okay. Good news. What is said good news? My record and Doom's record together is 2-2. Okay. We're going for the Jund 5-0. If they double pitch Solitude, at least I'll have a lot of life to work with. Is Doom playing Modern? I guess it is a Modern RCQ season. Idyllic Grange. Whoa. Hmm. So I can still hold up push also. Oh, Bitter Reunion. 19. Hmm. I guess I should have put the Griselbrand into play. I forgot I could just draw Bitter Reunion. If I Bitter Reunion here, I get to attack. I don't think I need to do that. I think I can just wait. Criminal. A tad. Opponent still doesn't have double black either. These through the breaches kind of saved this matchup. I think this matchup would have been horrendous without these through the breaches. Which is funny. Because through the breach is such like a mid-minus card most of the time. Flicker Wisp, flickering, Flicker Wisp. Push Fatale. GG's. Oh, it's super jank. Don't get me wrong. Not sure, Nick. Haven't decided yet. I cast Faithless Looting. Oh, hey, Goryo's. Well, okay. Your turn. We all know you're going to register Frog. I mean, I think I'd go for it regardless. I got Spell Snare. Force Negation. I'm jamming. Alright. Punch. No. You suck. They kept a one-lander. They gotta be playing Neoform. Oh, hey, it's Neoform. I'm gonna take the pack. I think it's the most versatile card because the pack could be a land, the pack could be a rider. I'm doing nothing for a while, but my opponent's also doing nothing for a while. Maybe I wanted that land. Hmm. It's gravy this Ghalta. Probably gonna have to footsteps Atraxa for like no value. I think our deck should be playing main deck Consign. So that way I can at least keep the Atraxa around. Or what's the blue ephemerate? Essence Flux? I think we should be playing Essence Flux. Pact, Planar Genesis, Neoform. They can't pack this, so I'm feeling pretty alright. Thoughtseize, Bloodstained Mire, Griselbrand, Goryos. I think they're off too many pieces. I think I just Thoughtseize myself. So that I have lethal next turn. I guess if they draw a land, they can pact and then repudiate or whatever that card's called, but then they just lose anyways. I guess I already had a Ghalta. I forgot this Ghalta was getting sacked. I should have just held the Thoughtseize. Because I could just Goryo's back the Ghalta and then put in the Griselbrand anyways. Oops. I forgot it was getting sacked. I always think this card exiles, but it doesn't exile. It makes you sacrifice. Vexing Bauble. Fatal Push doesn't do anything. Bitter Triumph doesn't really do anything either. Do I want consigns? I think I'd take some consigns. Yeah, Essence Flux is not crazy good, but Essence Flux is probably better than not playing Ephemerate. Or we could honestly, we could just cut Consign to Memory and just be Bardu. I don't think we need to play Consign to Memory in the sideboard. We could just play Ephemerate and be Mardu. I'm going to keep this. Mostly because it's turn 1 Vexing Bauble. I think they're going to have a hell of a time beating turn 1 Vexing Bauble. Here's Bauble. I mean, they could consign the Bauble trigger. They could also Veil of Summer. But it just makes them have another piece. Another form of interaction. They could also have Beseiju if they're playing that one copy of Beseiju. Hey, gross. Hair in my mouth. Mm-hmm. We're not really doing anything. We kind of need him to play a creature so that we can discard a Bitter Triumph. Trigger. Consigns it. Yeah. Yep. I think they're just gonna get Griselbrand. Oh wow, getting Ghalta. Also, I'm gonna kill this. That cool? I just need to draw any payoff and we're good. You know what? Think that qualifies. Prediction time, chat. I don't think our opponent's ever playing Neoform ever again. Herbert coming back. What a hand that was. You got my earbud in my ear. Slipping and sliding all over the place. His hand was so close. I think I would have kept this. Nah, I would never keep this. If this were like a Faithless Looting, I'd probably keep it. But we gotta go to 5 here. It's our opponent's turn to go AFK now. Which is justified. I was gone for a minute. Or 3. Yeah, I kind of think Belcher might be good right now, chat. Low key. Belcher seems decent. It's bait. I think your matchup spread, if you have a good energy matchup, you probably have a good storm match, or you have a great storm matchup, actually. What matchup's bad? Tron's not good. But Tron's just not good because of Karn. They're not bad draws. Just the Neoform run back. I don't like a goldfish. I know it's blue-green. Simic Ritual. Alright. I guess your affinity matchup's probably poor. Your affinity matchup's probably really poor. I think you can beat Blink. I think you can beat Energy. Amulet's good for you. I don't know. I think your matchup spread is pretty good as long as you can dodge affinity. I want to discard this land, which is really greedy. But I want to keep the Thoughtseize and the Footsteps. I think I need the Thoughtseize to clear the way. Maybe I draw Goryos, then nothing matters. Snot Sneeze. Subtlety, Fibblethip, Harbinger, Shardless Agent, Flare. Alright, we're gonna take the Flare, but this Harbinger's gonna wreck me. Swamp. Bitter Triumph. Ghalta. Faithless Looting. Alright, now we can kill the Harbinger. Or instead of killing the Harbinger, I guess I could just get this Atraxa back and then haste it. Did not play the Harbinger. Well, that's probably pretty good for me. Now I have 1 mana Faithless Looting, I guess. See what we hit here. Fatal Push Thoughtseize. I guess I could discard a Bitter Triumph as well. Mountain. So we got Mountain. Looting's the only sorcery. We got a Fatal Push for free, and then it's Griselbrand, Raph, or Atraxa. I think I take the Raph. Take a legendary and take a creature. Bye-bye, Atraxa. It was nice knowing you. Now they hold up Subtlety. I don't know if holding up Subtlety does a lot for them. Fibblethip. Flare check. No flare. Take the Harbinger. Footsteps this Ghalta. Put the Raph into play. Go to combat. This might lethal them. Unless it finds another Raph. Ooh-wee. I hate this card. I can't wait to never play with this card ever again. How, man? It hits Psychic Frog, Psychic Frog, Psychic Frog, Raph. I don't think I've ever hit anything good off of this. And the one time I hit something actually reasonable, which was a Ghalta, I already had an attacking Ghalta in play. Well, Thoughtseize you. And we go again. Little Kona as a treat. We don't go again. Oops. Looting. Do I need 2 pushes? I guess I could also just hold this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just hold it and hard cast it. But they do have subtlety. Now let's discard it. Did leave him in the subtlety. I think taking the Shardless Agent is still a little bit better. I'm gonna get beaten down. 5, and then they play Eyeball. I can go to 7 here. Now, do I want a Footsteps for Atraxa? And then Atraxa will probably find me another Footsteps or a Goryo's. Or is that just too greedy? I mean, surely Raph just wins, right? There's no way it doesn't win. They don't have another counterspell or bounce spell. They drew a flare. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm dying pretty quickly. I see. I don't think I have another basic in my deck, do I? I don't think I have another basic. Ah! Alright. Guess I should have Fatal pushed Ice Fang. Good job, Raph. I'm proud of you, buddy. You know what? I just thought maybe you would hit something actually good for once. I was wrong. I was oh so wrong. I guess I have to leave in like some number of Fatal Push, but it just feels so bad. I have to kill Eyeball. Problem solved. I've solved it, chat. Don't you worry. Took the bad card out of the deck. I'll draw a Reanimator spell, right? Maybe I was supposed to take the Subtlety out of their hand and hard cast the Raph. I don't know. Beta Reunion, discarding Atraxa. Who would win some 1/1s for 2 or a TMNT 7 drop mythic rare? Hmm. It's a close fight. Reanimation spell, here we come. They're holding up a flare. We did it. We found one. Good Goryos now. I got Goryos now. Just like get my 5 cards. Get my 4 cards. These are kind of bad though. I did not find Footsteps or Goryos in the top 10. I've had a 2-card Atraxa before. It was lands and creatures. Sinks the Vexing Bauble. Okay. Interesting. I think they might have Flare. Force Negation, Pitching Harbinger. Harbinger, Ice Fang, Flare. Flare. Oh. Holy schmack-moly. Well, we'll take a Flare. I feel like I've dug through a lot of my deck and I have not been able to find another Goryos. Surely they're gonna show up, right? Right? Chadcast Raph. I'm gonna die here. This is my resting place. Oh, man. Okay. We'll find something eventually, chat. I believe in us. Okay. Copium. Which one do I want? Probably Griselbrand. Okay. Your turn. That was flare number 3. So 1 force 3 flares down. Mono Blue Hammer won the poll. So I play some Mono Blue Hammer next. Surely that'll be good. I think I'm just gonna push one of these. Oculus. Harbinger. Please resolve. What the fuck? This matchup's ass. Well, we got more Goryos in our deck, I guess. Oh my god. I'm just gonna kill this Harbinger. Yeah, I should have let on Thoughtseize and not Vexing Bauble. I guess I'll just do this. Huey, thank you for the tier with the 31 months. Well, at the time, I was like pretty okay with them spending a force negation on the Vexing Bauble, but looking back, no, they have an eyeball. Which means I got one turn to draw something. Can't even surveil and upkeep. All right, let's hit it. Raph. All right. That one was on me. Well, most of you voted no anyways, so it's a good thing you voted no. Alright, let's play some of this Mono Blue Hammer chant.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.